In this lesson, we're going to look at how to find a fraction of a quantity. A fraction, as you know, is part of a whole. The number on the top is called the numerator, and the number down the bottom is called the denominator. Let's look at an example of a fraction. Here we have a sixth. The denominator is a 6 and the numerator is a 1. That means if we split one whole into 6 pieces, we are looking at one of those little pieces. Let's look now at how we would find 1/6 of 18. Here I have 18 dots. You can count them now. If I want to find 1/6 of these dots, that means I want to split it up so there are 6 equal groups. Let's do that now. Can you see that I have created 6 equal groups here? How many dots are in each group? Well, let's look. There are 3 dots in one of those groups. This means, if I write it mathematically, that 1/6 of 18 equals 3, or 1/6 times 18 equals 3. What about if I want to find 2/5 of 15? This time my numerator is different. It's not a 1. This time I'll have to split 15 into 5 equal groups because the denominator is 5. But then I want to know what 2 of those groups are worth. So let's do that now. How many dots make up each group? Well, there are 3 dots in each group. This means that 1/5 of 15 would be 3. But remember, this time we want to know what 2/5 are worth. So let's circle those 2 groups. How many dots do you think will be in 2/5 of 15? Well, if we circle 2 groups of 3, that equals 6. So that means 2/5 of 15 is 6. Let's look at how we can write this mathematically. If the question is, what is 2/5 of 15? My first step could be, I'm going to divide 15 by 5. That will tell me what 1/5 equals. So I know that 1/5 of 15 is 3. To find out what 2/5 are, I would multiply that answer by 2. 3 times 2 equals 6. So 2/5 of 15 is 6. Let's look at another way we could do this. I could multiply by the numerator first and say 15 times 2 equals 30. Then I could divide by the denominator. 30 divided by 5 equals 6. So again we get the same answer. 2/5 of 15 equals 6.